ISIS will enter the zoo and charge. As I told you before, anything you hear on Radio Biafra is correct. I told you on this platform that they will come for you. You see, let me tell you one thing that people don't know because you don't know history. I forgive some of you because in your schools in the zoo they don't teach you anything. I want some people to actually go and sit down and study the history of Islam. Islam is the only religion that has never stopped growing. Islam is the only religion that has never stopped expanding through militancy and war. Others have stopped, only Islam. Islam believes in expanding through war, and that war is coming. Now, I must be put on record. I want you to record this very broadcast and play it all the time for our people to also understand and listen very carefully. And I will say it tonight. And if you come to me in the future, I'll refer you to the broadcast of the 8th of June 2015, and that I made this very comment I'm about to make now at precisely 10 minutes to 8 p.m. in the evening. If ISIS comes down into the zoo, of course they are part of Boko Haram anyway, if they fall, not if they, because they have forged an alliance already, if they launch any attack with the name of ISIS on the zoo soil, if you come to us to give us weapons, I will decline it. I will allow them to kill all of you before we mount any counter-offensive. Let me tell you one thing that you don't understand. Some of you, you claim you went to school, but you didn't go to school. Because if you went to school, you will understand how Islam works. Islam is coming for you. They must come for you. It's a M-U-S-T, must. There is nothing anybody can do about it. Only you can defend yourselves. ISIS is coming, not just Boko Haram, but the real bad people that are coming. They need access to the oil, and they will get it to secure their financial base for their continued expansion within the whole of sub-Saharan Africa. The zoo is seen as pivotal, and Biafra land is where the resources that they're looking for is lying in. Some of you cannot reason, you cannot see very well because you're blind, but at least you're lucky. You're listening to Radio Biafra. Very, very lucky indeed. I'm telling you the truth. Or else I can in your blindness. It is that darkness we've come to shed light on, that you can see properly. If they enter the zoo, I will not command this army. And I need guns and I have the men. I need guns and I need bullets. That's all we need. And then we win. I have been sounding this warning. I've been telling you, you think we are joking. They are coming. Your mothers will be raped. Your sisters will be married off as slaves. I'm telling you that now. Right as I speak, write it down. Biafra land will be decimated. Unless
again that the APC in Enugu, not just APC, but Enugu people in diaspora now are coming to concur to what I've been saying since. That Peter Mbah has been the instrument of which Nigeria is using to conquer evil in the axis of Enugu. He has been the one spearheading all the Fulani atrocities against the Igbos in Enugu state. Thank God they are now agreeing with, they are seeing it now, that thing which have been hammering on is what is happening. Shebi Peter Mbah have been deceiving them, telling them that Simon Ekpan is the one that is carrying out the evil activities going on in Enugu state. And for some months now, Simon Ekpan is nowhere to be found. Does it, after the disappearance of Simon Ekpan, does it stop the killing? The insecurity, did it stop? Rather, it grew worse. That is to say that Peter Mbah is not telling them the truth, and he have not been telling them the truth. That means he has been the one, carrying out these activities of kidnapping, killing, and raping. Definitely is running it as a business. It is now a venture, from Peter Mbah is using it to make his own money. That is the way I see it, and that is what I've been saying. That people should look into the case, into this matter very well. Thank God that the APC, the Enugu people, are now coming up with this ideology of mine. They are now acknowledging my saying. That means they are watching this and they are picking point. And let me tell you, the same APC too, they have serious problem in Anambra state. In Anambra, as I speak to you, APC now, get problem, they don't scatter. APC party now don't scatter. They are running at us, scatter, looking for another place, party to a kind of join for safety, for their own work, safety. Because so far you belong to that the department of APC, you don't have a say over anything called Fulani. You cannot defend yourself and you cannot oppose them. So for you to oppose them and still stand, for you to defend yourself and still stand, you must go out of APC, because it's like an oath by which all of them took that you must not go against one another. And as you stand now, look at it now. They are saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu said they should protect them. Are you protecting you are asking for protection, whereas you are the yes, whereas they are the one causing the havoc going on in the country. The insecurity, making people to feel uncomfortable and making people now to start to react the way they are not meant to be, violently now. See, that is why even Bola Ahmed Tinubu now is not doing anything, because he has a bilateral agreement with them. Likewise, Mbah. Likewise, the opposed of them, you can see all of them with through. Instead of them to go against that agreement that they are owed, they rather go against the people. And as it stands now, you must go out of APC to be able to speak your minds.
But do you think that the reason why Mbah was fighting Simon Ekpa was because of he felt that Ekpa was truly defending his people, and at the same time, do you think that Ekpa knows that he was, extorting this government money?
Knows that Mbah is running a very cool venture business with the people that he was supposed to protect, to guide, and to save. That is why you see somebody like Simon Ekpa coming out to disrupt the business of Mbah, to stop him that all those atrocities. And that is why Mbah too now sees Simon Ekpa as an enemy. And he was speaking against Simon Ekpa, cooking all manner of lies, against Simon Ekpa. But today the people have seen the truth, even the people in the world and people in the Enugu state, because they never believed before. But now they are seeing it. Because when Simon Ekpa was there, people were, and their property, lives were saved, life were protected, property are well secured. But now it's no more there. Mbah could not do what? Protect them. So they have to react.
So what's your take on Uzodinma begging, the Biafrans as regards what he has been doing to them? What's your take as regards?
Yes, Uzodinma must beg. I told you, even you understand. I told you people, and I will continue to say, a day will come where Uzodinma will come beg. He's begging now. What happened to Ifeanyi Ubah? I said it one time in one of my interviews that all of them should use what happened to Ifeanyi Ubah death to learn a lesson, because their own is going to be worse when the time comes. So if he's coming out now to beg, he's begging. The apology is not going to be accepted. It can only be accepted on one condition, and that one condition is those people that he has sold out to Fulanis and those lives that he have died, he should bring them back to life. If he can do that, he will be forgiven. But if he cannot do it, he should forget anything called forgiveness. He should wait for Judgment Day.
But do you think that the Biafrans will accept his apology?
That is what I am telling you. Am I different from Biafra?
Because they said he was the one that killed Ukonso.
The date of Ukonso, Uzodinma hand was there. And on that note, we stand. The Biafran stand. We stand. I, Biafra evangelist, I stand. I will not forgive Uzodinma.
But he has come out to deny this now.
Who tell you? Who caused the crisis in Imo State, in Ohofia, and in all those places in Imo State? Who caused it? The ID camp that want to build that contributed to this. Who bring it? Baba, all the people who definitely will deny it. But all the people that they have by, except if you bring them back to life, it will be forgiven. But if you cannot bring them back to life, you should forget it. No forgiveness. See, Biafra currently now We not dey forgive now. No forgiveness now. Forgiveness will come when after Biafra come. And then that make sure, is it not hope of the marriage that is fighting tooth and nail to make sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not being free or released from the DSS? Is it not hope of the marriage? In which angle is he asking for forgiveness? Even as I still speak to you now, he's still fighting. If not that God of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the God of Biafra, is bigger than Nigeria and hope of the marriage. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will not even think of coming out. You understand? So on this note, Hope Uzodinma should carry his apology, go to Fulanis, not to Biafra. We don't need it because we cannot forgive him, and he can never be forgiven. Judgment Day is fast approaching.
But you think he can walk freely in the street of Imo State? Do you think that he has the conscience to walk freely?
Let me tell you, now he's in power, he cannot walk freely. Is he when he finish, when he come out for power, he will come walk freely? You know they walk freely and he can never walk freely. But one thing is that every day is for the thief, one day is for the owner.
Thank you very much.
In Igbo land again. As they said, we are waiting. They are waiting. Any incursion in Igbo land is an incursion in everywhere. Every man, woman, children, beside in Igbo land. So I'm not celebrating because Nigeria want to go and conduct such deadly military operation in my land, then I will be happy. No, I'm not an imbecile. Likewise, any Igbo man, it turns the stomach of anybody that hears
that they are fully prepared for the Nigerian army. If they want it this time, they can give them hot. What's your take as regards this?
Yeah, good. That's very good from Commander Holy Ghost or General, you know, or General Gentle Yahoo. These are great Biafran soldiers who are already, you know, prepared, you know, to await the current onslaught as planned by Nigerian military, who are so naive. They don't want to own it up that genocide going on in Igbo land is an illegal extrajudicial killing. Had it been Igbo land is Yoruba land, it won't, because Tinubu is from Yoruba land and is in charge of the current administration. So as it goes on, marginalization, exploitation, annihilation, suppression and compression is ongoing in southeastern Nigeria. They don't relent, I mean the Nigerian system. They don't, you know, relent on, you know, annihilating, marginalizing, showing this kind of excruciating aggression to the Igbo man. That's why we are going to see another repetition. Repetition of what happened in 2017, Operation Python Dance, that killed over 38 boys, loyal boys to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was actually helped by one of the strongest fallen Biafran General Ikonso. Mazi Ikonso was actually, you know, neutralized after Operation Python Dance, which of course was the one that, you know, saved Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from death. By whiskers, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu hustled the fence and jumped into Azumili, from where he absconded into Senegal and stayed over 12 months. So
he risked his life for Nnamdi Kanu.
He risked his life for Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Ikonso, as he is a single man, is equivalent to 2,000 Nigerian soldiers. He bragged it, he boasted about it, and actually it played out. He was the one that shielded Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Ikonso is a bulletproof man, an iron side. Another replacement of Agui Ironsi, who was an iron side. Thomas Omonakwe was an iron side before he was made the general, the first Nigerian major, not even major general, because the commander of peacekeeping force, United Nations in Congo in 1966, down to 1960, he was actually decorated by the royal queen, the Queen of England. The Buckingham Palace was the, you know, responsible, you know, for Ironsi's decoration as the first general and head of state in Nigeria here. So what I'm trying to say is that another repetition of that mutiny, that genocide that went on, let's say 8 years ago, that was 2017, is about to happen again, because Fulani oligarchs, Fulani Janjaweeds, Fulani terrorists are not relenting on reducing the size, the population of the Igbos, because actually they found out that we are 100% Christians. So they are always on it. Again, Colonel Musa should actually brace it up that Nigerian male soldiers have reduced in their large number as a result of Igbo men absconding from the military. Many have actually resigned in the past that they don't want to be the part of the genocide, let me say, homicide group or military clique committing homicide, you know, in Igbo land. So it's a welcome situation. They are well prepared according to General Holy Ghost and General Gentle the Yahoo. Of course, they rumored his death, while actually the Igbos know that Gentle the Yahoo is well fortified and protected by the God of Abraham. That's Chukwe Okiko Abiame. If they are actually about to embark on Operation Python Dance, they shouldn't have just announced it, because provided they have made it public, I'm telling you that the BLA, they are well prepared. Nothing mega. Let Nigerian military clique, they should go there and brace it up, because they are going to receive the resistance of their lives. Why? Biafra has been declared in the faraway Finland. I believe and suggest that Nigeria military should have been at least soft pedaling this issue of embarking on deadly military operation in the southeast, because the game is over. Biafra manifestation has actually played out last year, November and the 2nd December 2024. So tell me what they are going to do again. They are just actually bragging for nothing, because I know that the military superiority of Biafra, the current Biafran Liberation Army, superseded that of 1967, let alone this time around. The BLA, they are very intelligent people. Fulani Janjaweed soldiers and all their what? Accomplices in the southwest, mid-belt, everywhere in Nigeria, blind accomplices. They are not going to do anything in Igbo land again. As they said, we are waiting. They are waiting. Any incursion in Igbo land is an incursion in everywhere. Every man, woman, children, beside in Igbo land. So I'm not celebrating because Nigeria want to go and conduct such deadly military operation in my land, then I will be happy. No, I'm not an imbecile. Likewise, any Igbo man, it turns the stomach of anybody that hears that Nigerian military is embarking on another military operation down the southeastern Nigeria. I think they are going to fail woefully. Woefully. Failure is their name. To repeat the repetition of what happened in 1967, 68, 69, 70, and they began to agitate at least for reconciliation, reconstruction, compensation, reintegration. Another such incursion, military incursion by federal troops, is going to be highly resisted. Why? The intelligence of the current youths and current Biafran army formation is far, far further than that of 54, 55, 56, 57, 58 years ago. So I think it's a child play. They are going to meet Waterloo of their life.
Okay. But we've seen the Nigerian army, storm Enugu and Abia State, requesting for the Igbo youth to compulsorily join the Nigerian military.
That's a shame. That's a shame. Beggars. They have turned themselves to beggars, and the answers are no, 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 no. From Anambra State, no. From Imo State, no. Enugu State, no. Abia State, no. Let me tell you, the entire states of southeastern state. Ebonyi State, capital, no. After you kill them, you are embarking on another military operation, and you are still begging them to be, reintegrate themselves into Nigerian military. It is appalling. It is very, very disappointing. An indictment of the highest order. Are they trying to escape ICC, International Criminal Court, that is about to try Nigerian government over various genocide that went on in the past in the southeastern Nigeria? No. Joining Nigerian government, federal Nigerian military shouldn't be by force. Biafran nation has come. None of the youth is coming along with them. You can't force. You can lead 300 horses, 300 million horses to the stream, but to lap water, you can't force them. They do it by themselves. If the youths are willing enough, understand how important Nigerian nation is to them, You don't need to ask them. They will personally. It is an individual quest, long or crave for enrollment into Nigerian military. But when they actually know that the system, Nigerian system, has turned its back on Igbo man, on southeastern Nigeria, I think that request should be even met with animosity. The Igbo youths that just deviated from having any altercation with the military, they are very wise and what? Educated enough, because they did not go about it by violence. So shame upon Nigerian military that are embarking on another, deadly military operation that Python dance. Operation Egweke is another shame that will envelope the Nigerian military, who are preparing to go and kill my brothers. I'm an Igbo man. I'm not happy that Hope Uzodinma invited the most recent military operation in Igbo land after what happened in 1967 to 1970. Shame. They are going to do what? Meet the worst Waterloo of their life. I think go down there. Igbo man is not smiling. They are physically fit, and if you talk about competence on handling, what do you call it, guns and all those arms, the youths in Igbo land, they are well trained for that. Because the animosity did not start today. It started 10 years ago when Buhari administration coming with the Igbo man in his mind to annihilate, to reduce, to neutralize, to buy and unlive the Igbos in their large numbers. And let me tell you, alas, many lost their life on the Biafran side, then on the Nigerian side. This is just child play. There was never in the past a time there was, a battle line with Nigeria, or a battlefield between Nigerian country and the Biafra. No. But what we are seeing in Biafran land is genocide, of which the cause of that genocide is the reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is incarcerated in DSS facilities. Nigerian nation is not done with that kind of violating Igbo man's right. An infringement, of course, that the like of all those political juggernauts, greedy Igbo politicians, they turn their back on the Igbo youth. Another incursion, military onslaught by the Nigerian military is about to happen, but I'm telling you, it's a child play. They can never embark on such dangerous missions. The topography and geography of that region is well known by the youth, and Colonel Musa led military clique. They don't consider such facts or factor. Is a very, very important factor. Geography and topography are the same. I mean, the land, the nook and cranny of that region is well understood by the youths or by the Biafra soldiers. I think they are going to waste time.